Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Far Lands or Bust. Whoop, I'm haphazardly swinging my shovel, breaking down the incorrect blocks. But yes, Far Lands or Bust, we're back. Once again, we had an excess of bones. I wonder if Wolfie can eat one right now. Let's see. Kind of. Let's see what else. Boop. All right, he's fine. Let's not be wasteful now. Let's not be wasteful. Get out of the way. Alright, enough shenanigans. Let's get a move on to the east-west. To the west! I guess I can use a boat here, but yes, we're back at Far Lands or Bust. Still at 64% towards our Child's Play charity fundraiser goal over at farlandsorbust.com. $18,940.28. I really do appreciate, once again, all the contributions to that, and you can keep going to farlandsorbust.com. Use the little chip-in widget on the home page. There's a little, I got a question about this. Somebody obviously missed what the chip-in widget. There's a box on the home page of farlandsorbust.com. It tells you, well, there's a little progress bar as to how close we are to the goal, and there's a little big orange button that says chip in, and then you click that, and that's how you're able to donate to Child's Play charity. It goes directly to Child's Play charity, and then the amount you donate gets added to the progress bar. So head on over and do that if you've got a spare few extra bucks you want to send over to a good charity. So I do appreciate everything contributed thus far, indeed. But yes, we are here, and we are still going to the Far Lands in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. I feel like I gotta mention that every episode, because that's another question I always get is, where's your hunger bar? Or why don't the pork chops stack? Or, oh, I made that jump. Oh, I am on a jumping spree today. Stuff like that. So yes, I am playing in Beta 1.7.3, because in Beta 1.8, the new terrain generation inadvertently removed the Far Lands. So, would be kind of an odd title for a series, Far Lands or Bust, if the Far Lands didn't exist. So that's what we're doing, and it's also nice. I always mention I do enjoy to be reminiscent of the old school, the beta terrain generation. Kind of neat stuff like this, indeed. But yeah, I guess, in the last episode, and this happens a few times, I have to, I guess, address this. You may have noticed, either if you're not logged into YouTube or you have your YouTube age set to something below 18, there's a bug going around in the YouTubes that when you click on a video, it says it's unrated and you can't view it because you're under 18 or something like that. That's a bug. I get a lot of people sending me messages, Kurt, you didn't set a rating, you messed up, blah, 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 I can't watch your video. Ain't my problem, folks. It's a YouTube bug. It happens when I add the episode to the show, the Far Lands or Bust show, because it is an official YouTube show. Other people have had this problem. I've talked to BOO and other people who have the same exact problem. It's something that I'm assuming, are working on. I've submitted bug reports and everything to them, but who knows with YouTube. So it usually resolves itself in a couple hours, and I know that sucks for me because I'm missing out on views when my video first goes up, but there's not much I can do about it. If you do want to get around it, of course, if you have the problem with this episode, you won't be able to watch this and hear my advice. But if it happens in a future episode, go to farlandsorbust.com. I always post the episodes on the homepage there, and you're able to circumvent the age restriction if you watch it on the farlandsorbust.com homepage. Another option would be to follow me on Twitter. If you have inline media enabled on Twitter, you can just watch it straight from Twitter, the Twitter feed. So those are a few workarounds I've heard. Or you can just take a break, go grab something to eat, or I don't know, go do a couple push-ups or something, and be back in an hour or two, and it should have resolved itself by then. So yeah, that can happen with any of anybody's shows. So don't get your pants all up in a wad if you can't watch the video right away. I understand you guys enjoy the show, but we got to work through these YouTube bugs. It is YouTube, after all, who has enabled us to have such a successful so far journey to the Far Lands. So we're going to let them deal with their bugs. They've got quite a few of them, so that's just one of them we'll have to deal with for now. Speaking of the 1.7.3 terrain generation, check that out. How many times have you seen that in the latest version of Minecraft? If it's extreme hills, it's usually either, rolling hills or, they just seem deliberate. Never just a straight up and down wall like that. Well, thanks, Wolfie. I was about to do that. Oh, and we got this over here. The spire? Which one is more interesting to investigate? I like this because there's like a room open on the side. I wonder if that's a... That probably isn't a dungeon. I don't think they spawn that high, but it looks like a pre-made room there. Almost looks like something I would build the Combat Canyon hideaway into. Indeed. But yeah, also, I guess we're recapping a lot of things from the last episode. I got some very interesting responses to my mentioning of tattoos and my interest in potentially one day getting a tattoo. I don't know. I'm not going to go out tomorrow and get a tattoo. It might be... Holy hell. That's dangerous. Is that still spreading? No. Oh god, no. Let's go the other way. Yeah, I don't know. I could just all of a sudden decide to get it next month, or it could be 10 years from now. I don't know. But yeah, I mentioned that somebody asked what I thought about tattoos and what I would get if I were to get a tattoo, and I'm like, I've always kind of liked tattoos, and I always like the way sleeves look. A sleeve, for those who don't know, is when you get your entire arm covered from the top of your shoulder down to your wrist, depending. Just keeping with the theme or a whole bunch of different tattoos. I've always liked that look, to be honest. And apparently that surprised some of you. And honestly, most of you just shrugged that off and said cool or didn't even mention it. But just a few of the comments I got, I didn't realize there was such... I need a boat. This is going to take forever. I didn't realize there was such strong feelings for or against tattoos. I did not expect that. I'll just say that much. It's just one of those things. I mean, a few of the comments I got, I'm not going to name people or anything like that, but people said I just didn't seem like the type because I guess I'm a little bit more reserved. Oh, look at all this awesome stuff over here. Let's go over here, Wolfie. A little bit more reserved on the introverted side, perhaps. I don't really show that side. Some people said that it's kind of the opposite of what they'd expect because I say, and of the few videos I've been IRL, I have kind of a little bit more, I guess you could say, I hate saying grown-up because then it's like insulting people who don't quote-unquote dress grown-up, but just a sense of more refined classic style. They say it wouldn't match with that. But really that's kind of one of the reasons, it's kind of aesthetics, of course. I come from an art background, so definitely the art side of tattoos appeals to me. Even if I can't obviously be the artist, it's always good to appreciate other people's art and stuff like that. And it's, you think about it, say, I don't walk around in suits every day, but I tend to wear button-down shirts and long sleeves and khakis and things like that. But it's kind of one of those kind of contradictions of style where, like, I could be all dressed up and buttoned up and you would have no idea that underneath there's this big, layer of ink on my skin, and then, other times I could roll up my sleeves and it'd be like a little nice, a hint, I guess, of personality. Wolfie agrees. Oh, that is a skeleton. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of a good thing, and it seems like a lot of the photos and the people who I see have tattoos, they tend to also, away from the, I guess, the stereotypical... Wow, this place is gigantic and amazing. Away from the valley of the tattoos. No, no. How about the tattoo peaks? The tattoo peaks. This is what this place is now deemed officially forever and onward and etc. Tattoo peaks. Almost sounds like Tatooine. Wolfie agrees. Wolfie seal of approval. Wow, this is amazing. Let's think about the elevated hidey hole here. Boop. I know. Take it easy. Get impatient. Boop. Woof. Boop. And a boop. Alright. Let us camp out in the valley of Tattoo Peaks. Go to sleep. tattoo-ness. Ah, indeed. I don't even know which direction I'm going anymore. There we go. I'm just quite amazed. Ha! That's kind of a neat effect. Where's that water coming from? It's just a single wide wall there that it's coming out of. Yikes, this place is pretty awesome. Not quite, a little bit more, it didn't quite overwhelm me right away like the Canyon of Woe. It's just a little bit more of a gradual, oh, that's awesome. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I think Zisto would like this landscape. How did that grass get there? Usually it should be connected to other grass. Neat. Hold on. I think it's time for another KurtJMac panorama. Come up here, Wolfie. Get in the picture. Come on. Get. Oh, aw. No. Go. Oh, you suck. This once again should be proof to all of you who ask me to just hurry up and get to the far lands that I am in no rush. Yes, right there. Okay, good. Let's get that grass out of your face. There we go. And then let's get you in the field. There we go. Awesome. Let's get up on a tripod. Brilliant. Okay. What is a screenshot? F2. Yep. I don't really care for that floating bit, so I'll do this. All right, let's do that. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. No. Yeah. No. And a boop. He's looking at the camera. And a boop. And a boop. Yeah, there's not much interesting behind. I could have done that as like a 360 panorama, but those sometimes don't work out too good. So yeah, look forward to that. I'll post that on my DeviantArt or Facebook or Twitter or something like that when I stitch it together with Microsoft Ice. But yeah, tattoo peaks. What was I talking about? Tattoos. But yeah, that just seems... I was a little bit surprised by that. And I guess the main concern people always have with tattoos is, oh, it's going to look weird when you're 70 or 80 or something like that on your wrinkly skin. I gotta say, if anybody lives to 70 or 80, they should just be happy that they live to 70 or 80. They shouldn't be concerned about what body modifications or tattoos or anything they've had on there. They should just feel lucky. So, gosh, this place is awesome. I just want to all right, nuts to the far lands. I'm living here. Indeed. Cool. I'd like to go up there and get a higher vantage point, but I don't trust that guy. Waterfalls. Cenotes. Let's check out what's over here. So yeah, that I do appreciate all the comments and the input. That's why I don't disable comments on my videos, is to get your guys' input and feedback on the things I talk about. But that's just my basic feelings. And yeah, like I said, I'm not like gonna go out and do this tomorrow. It's just kind of a thought I had. It's kind of in my interests and things like that. You know, art, and you know, I'm kind of into the whole hot rod and, you know, classic kind of style and art and things like that. So that kind of just goes along with some of my interests. So I was surprised that you guys were surprised, but yeah, indeed. What else did I want to talk about? I've been looking around, and I was talking on Twitter yesterday about this, for a new desk chair. I know I've mentioned this many times before, but back when I started my Let's Play series in March 2011, right about then I bought a new desk chair. It wasn't cheap. It was like $100, I think, probably after whatever sale or rebate from Staples. It's one of these, you know, it's probably one of the quote-unquote nicest desk chairs I've owned so far. But apparently, $100 does not buy you a nice desk chair. I've already had to replace the seat cushion once, and that was through warranty, so I, you know, called them up and have them replace it, because it just, like, I'm not a heavy person, but it just, ooh, easy, Wolfie. Don't think about it. Awesome. Now I feel like doing a panoramic from up here. Oh, the bed's down there. Oh, now I have to. Okay, wait, I'm going to have you sit. I almost shot you. Yeah, this is as good a place as any. Let's get a little bit of height. Oh, Lord. All right. F1. Wolfie's not going to be in this one. That's fine. Boop. 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 That's the universal sound effect for taking a screenshot in Minecraft. That sheep just disappeared. That's going to really make the stitch weird. And a boop. Alright, let's get ourselves back in order here. No, no! God, this murderous chicken! It's gonna push Wolfie off the edge. Indeed. No, no, Wolfie. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, new desk chair. So yeah, I've already had to replace it once just because the foam, I guess, is really cheap and it just flattens out really quick. And I've read reviews and people said the same thing. I should have read the reviews before I bought the chair, but definitely need a new one. I'm just feeling very fatigued lately. And I'm, that impacts both my energy in these videos and also just my ability to make videos and stuff like that, because I'm, people ask if you do this for your job, at least for now. It's not like a 9-to-5 thing. I'm at least working on something at least every day, 7 days a week, and depending on how much I'm recording or editing or anything like that, I could be working, the entire day until midnight or something like that, on and off. So yeah, that really makes me. I should calculate, just for my own knowledge, what I'm earning hourly, because it might be a little bit disappointing. But yeah, that is important. So I'm going to have to. I was switching back and forth. I was thinking, also since last March 2011, I've had this headset I've been recording, and I know it sounds good and everything like that. But I'd like to pump up the professionalism, especially with all the tip jar contributions you guys are giving. I want to use that specifically for improving the channel and the quality and stuff. So I was thinking about a new microphone, but I think taking priority is going to be a new chair, because the audio quality isn't going to be great if I'm constantly in pain sitting here. So, and it was just weird because I'm finding in my research that there's like the $100 from Staples chairs like I have that are complete crap, or there's the $800 chairs that are like amazing. Like the Aeron chair, which I guess is a little bit gimmicky and over referred to. But I was also thinking of the steel case Leap chair. Seems to get a lot of good input and reviews, and seems like it'd be something I'd like. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any middle ground. It's like either the crappy chairs or spaceship chair. So. I was just wondering, okay, maybe between $100 and $800, maybe there's a nice, I could see spending $400 on a chair to get something nice, but nope, that's just a market that has been abandoned, and I guess they're just as crappy as the $100 chairs or whatever, if you do happen to find a $400 chair. So, I don't know, in the coming weeks I might end up with a Leap. I know people say to try them out before you buy them, but I don't know of any stores in the area that would have such high quality things. I only am surrounded by like strip malls and stuff where it's all Staples and Office Max and Office Depot and crap like that. And I guess I should have prefaced this with, anytime I mention things like this or ordering computer parts or some sort of software or service, there gets to be a nice long thread in the comments of people saying, no, this chair is the best, no, this chair is the best, no, mine is the best, no, you should just get the $30 one from Office Max, no, so I'm anticipating that happening. Keep it civilized, please. But yeah, that might be happening soon. So if I don't mention it, you will hopefully notice that I'll be like, ooh, I'm ready to commentate on the video games. I'll be up and I'll be so comfortable. So look forward to that. Indubitably. Surprised you there. I guess I can, while the sun is setting, answer another question. Texan315 asks, what frozen pizza do you like? I do mention that I eat pizza a lot. It's probably mainly for convenience, but oh, hey, watch it. Ice waterfall. Oh, this is gonna go a long ways. Awesome! Go all the way to that little lake. Oh, it's not gonna do that. That's cool. This by far the most successful man-made waterfall. Wow, I didn't make any progress today. So all you people who do all like the fancy calculations, I know there was a person on Reddit who did a bunch of calculations about how far I've walked and estimated based on how quick I walk and the distance I've already traveled from the 292, 202 and stuff like that. I'm throwing a wrench into your machinery there by taking these episodes where I probably barely make a few hundred blocks of progress like this. So keep you guessing indeed. Let's make the final hidey hole. But yeah, frozen pizza. Lately I've been purchasing Palmeros. I used to be into DiGiorno a lot, but lately I found that their stuff is just really greasy and gross. Oh gosh, I'm like near a spawner or something, aren't I? I just heard a skeleton and a zombie. Boop. Alright, Wolfie, let's have you guard the outside. Good job. Alright, let's be safe about this. But yeah, I've been getting Palmeros. I get their ultra super duper thin crust, which is good, and it's thin. Well, I guess I'm doing that with cobble. I found, if I'm really hungry, I could eat the whole pizza, which probably isn't a good thing. It's probably like 1,900 calories, but yeah, I like those thin crust ones. I mean, I wish I could have my favorite pizza is Lou Malnati's, which is Chicagoland area institution, which is the Chicago deep dish, but that I haven't been there in a while because it is very cheesy, and that much dairy does not get along with my stomach. I'm not lactose intolerant per se, like officially, but there's definitely been some arguments in the past when I've had too much cheese or ice cream or dairy or anything like that. So yeah, I wish I could have Lou Malnati's that often, but the little cardboard pizza I get, frozen pizza, is just I've been on a kick with Palmeros, and it's cheap too. It's like you can get like 2 for $8, so it's like, yeah, whatever, yeah. So yes, I am a cheap bastard, he says, after talking about buying an $800 desk chair. Aha! See, I'm a master of contradictions, tattoos and well-dressed clothing and $4 pizzas and $800 chairs. Indeed. So yeah, let's stop dilly-dallying and letting all this stuff spawn above us, and let's remind everybody to head on over to farlandsorbust.com, where you can keep contributing to Child's Play charity. I appreciate it. I'm thinking about for the 5-hour 50% milestone live stream this coming Saturday, June 30th. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. Clear your schedules. No, but I'll get more details on what times and things like that. I'll figure out a perfect time where people across the pond can join us, as well as it's fine for people in the Americas here. So look forward to that. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you watching this episode and liking and commenting and subscribing if you're not already. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.